You let your spouse know that's the stuff that you want to do in real life. That's just the bottom line. There's no more. You shouldn't be fantasizing no more. Once you have a long-term relationship or once you're married, there is no more fantasizing. There's no more porn. There's no more of that. None of that shit. You live all that stuff out. That's what they're there for.
Bring all that to reality. That prolongs your life. Makes you healthy. I think the people who are fucking the most are living the longest.
Right.
That is fact. This is why, unfortunately, a lot of men are dying young.
Being in a relationship where it doesn't feel like there's enough sex sounds like a trivial and somewhat comedic luxury problem, as though someone were complaining there wasn't enough tennis or yoga between a couple. But an absence of sex isn't trivial in the least. It's a humblingly serious problem, and might even be what dooms the relationship itself. One statistic stands out. In an average year in the OECD countries, 70% of those who initiated divorce cited a lack of sex as the first or second reason for parting. Of sex, by which...
What's up? Talk to me.
Like they're saying like the marriages fell from a lack of sex. They're not saying like the husband or the wife walked away because they weren't getting it. That led to it. They weren't getting it, and they probably got caught getting it from someone else. That's why the motherfucking marriages are failing, because they're not getting it. They get it from somewhere else.
Right. I knew that sex is very important. Sex is very important, and we about to just get into it. I mean, this is something that's really interesting to me.
Physical intimacy is important.
Like less than 4 times a month is an alarm bell we should listen to. Why is sex?
Did you hear that? Less than 4 times a month is an alarm bell that you should listen to. So if you're out there and you're in a long-term relationship or you're married and you're having sex less than 4 times a month, guys, having sex less than 4 times a month is a problem. There's a problem.
You better get a surrogate.
I bet you this. You're not the only one. You're the only one. If you're having sex less than 4 times a month, guys, you're the only one having sex less than 4 times a month. Your spouse is not having sex less than 4 times a month. I'll tell you that right now. What do you think about that?
If you're in a relationship and you're having sex less than 4 times a month, it's only you, because your partner's having it a little bit more than that. The difference is being made up.
Right. Let's do that. Let's get back to this.
Such a key part of keeping 2 people close. Because in sex, 2 people accept each other in the most profound of ways. The apparently dirty and shameful sides of us, the wayward fantasies and the unusual longings, are legitimated through sex. Someone else witnesses and accepts us as bodily and psychological beings. Sex symbolizes an end to loneliness and a reaffirmation of trust. Not daring.
How I interpret that piece right there was all the nasty and dirty shit that you want to do is very important to express through sex and not hold that stuff back, because that's important. Right? That just lets you know right there. Word is born. That's what that told me.
And he talk about trust. Because if I ain't fucking you, I ain't trusting you. Like, so that trust is important.
So in order to have trust, you have to be having sex. That's it.
Yes.
There's no trust without sex.
We need to exchange souls and information that's being exchanged without words. If we can't do that, I can't trust you.
I can't trust you.
No, sir.
Yeah. No bust, no trust.
Put that on a t-shirt.
All right, let's go.
Wanting to have sex with a partner is tantamount to admitting that one can't be oneself in their presence. A lack of sex is bad enough, but far worse is the way in which the unreciprocated longing for sex tends to manifest itself. Typically, the person who wants it doesn't ask very clearly, maybe merely sliding a hand over in a timid, half-hearted search for reciprocation. They don't complain calmly, don't deliver an eloquent, self-confident speech about how difficult they're finding it, and don't inquire sympathetically as to what might be going on in the partner.
All right. So, and that right there, now that sounds like the person that is wanting sex in a relationship is going about it apprehensively. And I don't agree with going about it apprehensively. You got to go about it forcefully. You know what I mean? That's your relationship. It's like, yo, what's the deal? This is what I want. Oh, we're men.
You got a lion, Sahara, open piece of meat on the ground. Take that, bro.
That's it. That's it.
Ain't delicate about that process.
Right. That's the problem. What are you talking about being delicate and asking for it? Rubbing it. Come on, man.
Do you have, here's the question. If you're married, if you're in a relationship, this is where it gets funky. Because if you're married, do I got to ask for it? Can I just take it because it's mine? Like, do I need consent? Like, I'm hungry. Your food. You're on my plate. I can't just go eat that. I gotta ask for that. If we're married.
Right. You don't want to get to the point where you're like forcing anything. You know what I mean? Not seriously. Like if you're playing the game, if you're playing a game, that's one thing. But if you're really doing that, that's just like, no, that's not cool. You know what I mean?
No game involved, bro. If you're married, just take my advice. If you're married and they have your last name, that means that's your food. If you're hungry, you eat. If you're dating, you might can't follow that advice. But if you're hungry, you go eat. You all right? Or you sit there and starve.
Right. But nobody wants something that doesn't want to be given to them. That's ass.
I mean, every once in a while you can caveman that though.
Back to the video.
Far too often, they tend to quickly move on to symptomatic behavior, wherein their disappointment and sense of humiliation are acted out rather than discussed. They bang dishes. They get mean. A whole raft of conflicts then develops that has ostensibly nothing to do with sex and yet is caused by its absence. One starts squabbling over the in-laws and the state of the kitchen. The one who's been let down sexually behaves so badly they start to seem like a monster, further reducing the chances of sex ever taking place. The sex-starved party may simply go off and have an affair. A lack of sex discussion is so hard to have because, quite simply, it feels so shameful to be unwanted sexually. It plays into every worst fear about unacceptability.
A woman, I read this a long time ago, a woman can never get mad at you for being a man. All of that freaky shit that you want to do and all of that stuff that you be watching online, you let your spouse know that's the stuff that you want to do in real life. That's just the bottom line. There's no more. You shouldn't be fantasizing no more. Once you have a long-term relationship or once you're married, there is no more fantasizing. There's no more porn. There's no more of that. None of that shit. You live all that stuff out. That's what they're there for.
Bring all that to reality.
Yeah, you bring all that to reality. We ain't stopping a beat here, yo. This is Say Word, yo. Remember, if you like what you're watching, please hit that like button. It helps us get promoted more. You know, both of us are working people. We both have 9-to-5 jobs. So it's very, very difficult for us to put out content weekly, but that's what we plan to do here. So hit that subscribe button if you like what you're watching. Hit that like button. Please help us boost it up.
Here's a key fact. Everyone wants sex in principle. When it isn't wanted, it's because a condition for sex is not being met and then not communicated. Privately, the sex-rejecting party has a problem they're not sharing. They might in secret be thinking, I might have sex if only you listened more to my problems with my family, or if you gave me more time to do my work, or if you weren't so mean to me around domestic.
Whoa. We're gonna hear this dude out. My God, yo, for real. I call bullshit on that. See, that's bullshit. That's called bullshit. If you're not getting the sex you want, there's something wrong in a relationship. Your spouse doesn't love you.
Or don't want to see you naked.
Your spouse don't want to see you naked. They don't love you. Your balls stink. There ain't no reason that. What was that number they said? Less than 4. What is that? 4? That's crazy. 4 times a month?
Yeah.
Come on, man.
That's an issue.
Come on, man. That's crazy.
You eat 4 times a month. See how that works.
Right.
Treat sex like food.
And especially
just like food.
And especially if you're in a black relationship, because if you're not having sex, if you're in a black relationship, a black on black relationship, and you having sex less than 4 times a month, chances are your spouse ain't going to the gym. Yo, something is wrong, yo.
Chances are you're the only one having sex 4 times a month.
Right, you're the only one having sex 4 times a month. Because where's all that extra energy going? Where's all that extra energy going? Come on.
No way. No way.
Impossible.
You didn't listen to me about the conversation with the in-laws. Are you kidding?
Yeah, that's why I'm not sexually attracted.
That's why I ain't listening, because I'm hungry.
Right. That's why I'm not sexually attracted to you anymore, because you didn't listen to my conversation about my in-laws. For real? Are you serious?
I want you to be nicer to my mom.
Right. Or the fact is, or are you just lazy? You understand? Let me know what it is, man. Come on, comment below, guys. Comment below. Let me know what the deal is. Tell us what the deal is. Let's get back to this video.
There might be kinkier reasons. I'd have more sex if you allowed me to play out certain fantasies, if you were more broad-minded about role-playing, if you were more into kissing, or wanted it rough, or could be more submissive. The person being denied sex hasn't usually had any chance to hear these reasons in plain, unaccusing, gentle terms. Or maybe they've heard them, but without a sober awareness of what's really at stake here. There's been no proper communication. Therefore,
Say that again. What do you say,
I
X?
said, I know it's that state.
What's that? What is that? Let us know. What is that state?
Relationship. I'm fucking hungry all the time.
As soon as you
relationship,
right,
if we ain't consummating, bro, it's a problem.
Right, it's a problem. But we see what he was just saying is you need to tell him about all that kinky shit that you like, and if you don't express those things ever,
I think you misinterpret him.
I did.
He's saying that the person who is not giving it is not giving it because they feel they might not be able to express their side. So that's why they're not giving it.
Yeah, but their side is not the regular shit. What do you think their side is? Their side is the kinky shit, that crazy shit, that like, yo, let me do this, let me do that, let me tie you up.
Bro, it's nothing.
Nah, man. Yeah, but there's probably women out there that's like that. They don't like that shit. You know what I mean? They're like, oh, don't do that. Why are you doing that?
That's what it's there for.
I don't know. But that's what he's talking about. That basic sex shit. Like there are people out here that is having basic sex, and that's not the way to go.
No, if you out there and all you giving up is missionary, you can stay in the closet with that.
Oh yeah. Basic sex now leads you.
Nobody wants that.
Yeah. You're definitely getting cheated on if all you're doing is laying on your back.
If you only giving missionary,
what?
And you maybe get a dog here and there once a year, bro. Just forget about it.
Yeah.
Forget about it. That's unacceptable.
Yeah, and your dog looks more like a hill instead of an arch. Yeah, you best believe you got to look what Steven's out here, and that's where social that's what social media is killing. That's what social media is killing. Like that situation. If there are situations like that, that's what social media is killing you because the images are always in the face of better images are always in the guy's face. Yo, like,
but you can always sharpen your trade though.
Right, like, that's what you should do. That's what you should do.
When it comes to sex nowadays, that shit is like an open book test. Like all the answers is right there. Are you really not gonna look at the answers? You still gonna try to make up your own stuff when you already see the winning answers? You deserve to fail on the test.
Right. I don't know. Let us know what you think. Comment below. How much sex is too much sex? How much sex is not enough sex? Guys, let us know. Ladies, let us know. I'm Ronald West, Xavier Carnegie. You're watching Say Word. Please hit that like button if you like what you were watching. Help us boost up. Like I said, we both work 9-to-5 jobs, so it's very tough for us to produce content. So we do it because we love doing what we do. So help us out. Peace.